Hello all, welcome to Code Hub. Today let us solve the Lead Codes daily challenge. The problem is valid Sudoku. Determine if a 9 cross 9 Sudoku board is valid. Only the filled cells need to be validated according to the following rules. Each row must contain the digit 1 to 9 without repetition, and each column must contain the digits 1 to 9 without repetition, and each of the 3 cross 3 sub boxes of the grid must contain the digits 1 to 9 without repetition. So a Sudoku board could be valid, but it is not necessarily solvable. Only the filled cells need to be validated according to the mentioned rules. So how can we solve this problem? Actually, in this problem, we are not needed to solve the Sudoku by giving those values. We want to check whether this row is containing that number and this column is containing the same number, and that's 3 cross 3 sub boxes are containing that number or not. If it is so, we can say it is valid. In the second example, there is a 8 in this first row, and even there is a 8 in this first row, so this is not valid. So we just want to check whether the validity case, the three validity case for each row, each column, and each 3 cross 3 sub boxes. If it is true, we can just return true, and if it is not, we can just return a false at the end of the day. So how can we do this? So for a particular cell, for this particular number 9, we can check whether this 9 is present in this same row and this same column. That is very easy stuff that we can just traverse from 0 to 9 for that row and 0 to 9 for that column. But how can we check this 3 cross 3 sub box? It is going to be a tricky part. So you can see that for this position, let us consider this position 0 cross 2. So I want to see the 0 cross 2. This is the first one 3 cross 3 sub box. So if we are what is this 3 cross 3 sub box? It is nothing but 0 0, then 0 1, then 0 2, then 1 0, then 1 1, then 1 2, and 2 0, then 2 1, and then 2 2. So this is the first 3 cross 3 sub box. So we want to see which is that sub box, so that if we know the starting point, we can just run a 3 cross 3 loop and check for all the cells from 0 to comma 0. We can check till 2 comma 2. If we are in this particular cell, say it is 0 cross 0 1 2 2 cross 0 1 2 3 4 0 cross 2 cross 4. If we are see in this cell 2 cross 4, we need that starting point, that is nothing but 0 cross 2. If it is 0 cross 3, if we know that starting point, we can just run a 3 cross 3 loop and check for this particular sub box. So how we are going to find that starting point of that particular 3 cross 3 sub box, so that we run a 3 cross 3 loop. So we are having this 0 cross 2. So for this the starting point is nothing but 0 comma 0. The starting cell equals to 0 cross 0. But how we can find it? We can apply one formula. We need a 3 cross 3 box. So 0 by 3 and 0 by 3 multiplied by 3, we got this row. And similarly 2 by 3 multiplied by 3, we got this column. So 0 by 3 is 0, 0 star 3 is 0, and 2 by 3 is 0, and 0 star 3 is 0. So we got the starting cell. So similarly, let us try to see some other examples so that you will get clear. So what is this cell? The position of this cell is 0 1 2 3 4, 0 1 2 3 4. So 4 cross 4. So that particular cell is 4 cross 4. So what is the starting cell? Starting cell is this position. This position is the starting cell of that particular grid. So this is the starting cell of that particular grid. So that is nothing but 0 1 2 3, 0 1 2 3. So 3 cross 3 is the starting cell. 3 cross 3 is the starting cell. So we can say apply the same formula. 4 by 3 multiplied by 3. So this is going to be my row number. Similarly, 4 by 3 multiplied by 3. This is going to be my column number. So 4 by 3 is nothing but 1. 1 multiplied by 3, we got this 3. And this 4, again this is a 1 multiplied by 3, which is 3. So we got the starting cell. Let us get more understanding. We can find this particular cell, or we can find this particular cell. This is nothing but 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 7 cross 6. So for this 7 cross 6, what is the starting cell? Starting cell is nothing but this position. That is nothing but 6 cross 6, I guess. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 cross 6. 6 cross 6 is the starting cell. So we can apply the formula 7 by 3, that is multiplied by 3, and 6 by 3, 6 by 3 multiplied by 3. This is the column number. So 7 by 3 is 1 multiplied by 3. Sorry, 7 by 3 is 2. 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. And 6 by 3 is 2. 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. So we got the starting cell. If we are having the starting cell, we can just run a 3 cross 3 loop and we can see all this 3 cross 3 sub box. So that is pretty much about this validity case. Now everything lies in the implementation only. So for each cell, we are going to check its row, column, and then the 3 cross 3 sub box. So we can have one check function that is going to check for that particular function. So now let us say we can first, what we can do is we can go for all the cells. I int I equals to 0, I less than 9, I plus plus, and similarly I should go for all its columns. J equals to 0, j less than 9, j plus plus. I want to check if there is a number in that particular cell. If it is not equal to a dot, if it is not equal to a character dot, then I want to check for its validity. And if it is not equal to a dot, and I want to check if check of board, then that particular cell ij, I think I don't want other thing at all. I need only ing. If this check is going to return me true, then it is valid. If it is going to return me false, then the not of that is true, then I will just return false. Else at the end of the day, I can just return true because it is valid. So I can just incorporate this particular statement here. If that is returning me false and that is the not of that is true, and I will return the false. If that cell is having a number and the check is invalid, then I will return false, else I will return true at the end of the day. So now we want to go and check for all the row, all the columns, and all the 3 cross 3 subblocks. So let us have the function bool check, which is nothing but vector of chars, which is board, and it is going to be 9 cross 9. Okay. So int, let's say row, and int col. First we can check for the current row. Current row is nothing but row stays the same and column will be changing from 0 to 9. So let us take let us run a loop for int I equals to 0, or I can say it as del equals to 0, del is less than 9 and del is plus plus. So we can see the row stays the same. So if my row, if my call is not equal to del, because I should not see the same cell, call is not equal to del, and if my board of row del is if there is some duplicate, if my board of row del is equals to my board of row call, then I'm going to return false because there is some duplicate number. So we can also check similarly for its current column, current row and column. So I'm going to incorporate in same loop. So if my row is not equals to del, and for checking its current column, what we have to do is we want to change the row number. So we want to say board of del call is equal to board of row call. Then we can also return false. So because it is not valid, we have some duplicate number. If it is not so, that number can be present in that particular row and column, but we want to check for the 3 cross 3 sub box. 3 cross 3 sub box. Now how we can check this sub box is nothing but it is so simple. It is so simple. We want to first find the starting cell. So starting cell, we can say it as start row. Start row is nothing but we can apply the formula. What is the formula? Row by 3 multiplied by 3. And start column is nothing but call by 3 multiplied by 3. So we have this start row and start column. Now we can just run a row int I starting from start row, or else we can run a loop for 3 cross 3 loop, 0 I equals to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus, and or else we can run a loop like this for int I equals to start row, I is lesser than start row plus 3, I plus plus. So if it is starting from 0, 0 plus 3 is 3. So it is going to go from 0, 1, 2. That's it. Similarly, for int j equal to start column, j is lesser than start call plus 3 and j plus plus. So we want to check whether that is containing that particular number 7 is not containing in that particular number. So what we can check is, before that we want to check one case. If my board of row del is not equal to a dot, then only these two cases should be applied. Similarly, if my board of del call is not equals to a dot, then only these two cases should be applied. Similarly, if my board of ij is not equal to a dot, and if I not equals to row and sorry, j is equal to row and I is equals to row and j is equals to column, then we can just do a continue. else if board of ij is equal to board of row call, then we can just return false. At the end of the day, I'm going to return true. So it is just the check for this 3 cross 3 sub box and the current row and current column. Now let us try to run our code. Okay, it gets executed successfully. Let us, okay, it gets accepted. Now let us submit our code. Superb, it gets accepted. Hope you like the solution. I have explained how we are checking this 3 cross 3 sub box also. Hope it will be clear for you to calculate the starting cell and then just running a 3 cross 3 loop, and then we are checking its current row and current column. Hope you like the solution. Let me know in the comments. Let us see in tomorrow's LeetCode daily challenge. Until then, bye.